This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw.
We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship Enorma Prize for another episode of Galactic Civilizations 3. Okay, so before we start, I have a couple things to say. One, we have restarted the campaign. Main reason why is because it's been a few months since I decided to record this series, and there's been a lot of updates to the game. In fact, I think there's been a new expansion since last time I actually played, and I'm pretty sure it broke our save. So we might as well just restart our series just to be safe. And another reason why, because if you look over here, we have 99 other races on the map. I decided to just go crazy and just add a whole bunch more units to the map to kind of make this as fun as possible. We have factions from Star Wars, Star Trek, Halo, I believe, Homeworld, Sword of the Stars. There's a couple other miscellaneous groups that are out there too, like Command and Conquer. Another reason I wanted to restart because we only had the Brotherhood of Nod on our last one. This time I've added the other races, GDI and races from Red Alert as well, and just to make it more fun and make it more entertaining. So for the reason for that, my storyline for this game is for us being part of the Sobani Empire, which we were part of the Sobani mercenaries at the time. We basically went on patrol with the mothership, and we found an anomaly. We checked it out. The anomaly created some sort of wormhole that we went through, and when we woke up, we, for some reason, had a planet that we owned, and that was part of the Sobania, or Sobani people, and we're just like, wait a minute, where's the mothership? Where's Higara? And they're just like, we have no idea what you're talking about, dude. So, my theory for this playthrough is we got sucked into a wormhole. We're in a universe where a bunch of different universes are colliding with each other for dominance, and we have to try to figure out how to survive. That's my storyline for this game. And I hope I can continue evolving that storyline as we continue to explore the world. So anyways, we just started. Let's see what we have in our planet, because I haven't even checked it out yet. We got a couple of areas that we can build farms. I believe that's what this is. Yeah, we can build farms on these. We have a Betharian Collider. Oh, we can use that to damage an enemy fleet. That might come in handy. We also have the Harmony Crystal Deposit, which is nice. There's nothing adjacent to it. I like how it's like in the middle of... I also like the fact that our planet is Earth. I don't know why it took me now to realize that. But whatever, Sobania apparently is very similar to Earth. This is a weird dimensional area, so... we have a ravine. And like I said, there's like another expansion and whatnot that's part of the game. And I haven't even checked it out, so we'll be checking it out together. It adds a couple new races. I might have taken one of the races off to make room for all the races I want to add to the game. But we'll see. I couldn't remember if it was one of the ones I added, if it was part of the actual game, because I haven't played this game in a long time. So Ravine helps with tourism. That's actually pretty good for our playstyle. Because if you guys don't remember, the Sobani people thrive on tourism. That's kind of like how our main economy is. Because we're mercenaries. We don't know how to run the economy, but we know how to be tourists, and we know how to get people to join our cause. So, planetfall, this gives influence and wealth around. Okay. So, what do we want? What would you give me? You reduce construction cost of other things. No, wait, that's how much you cost to actually build things. My bad. You just improve research and construction around you. Unfortunately, you're solo, so that won't do anything. We can automatically start out with farms. That's nice. I don't think we need that because we just started. We don't have that high of population. So I think for now, we can help get our population to grow quicker. I tend not to do that. Because if I get my population to grow quickly, then I forget about approval, and then we start having issues with not having good approval. Industrial Center. +1 to all construction. Could probably What do I want to do? My main planet, I tend to kind of just make it a universal, make it good with everything, because it's going to be a pretty large planet. So let's go ahead and build our industrial center here. And then I guess next to that we'll build the computer core. Because you need stuff for wealth. So let's build a computer core over here. And I guess in the meantime, once those are made, so you will be useful for later on in the future. I wish we could expand this area. Gentle hum that insulates the well-being and most sentient beings. This is a trade resource. Let's go ahead and get that going. And then I guess if we have time, get that going. And then hopefully by then, it'll be time to start upgrading our farms. Okay. As our race, we start out with 2 constructors and a shipyard. Shipyard, I want you to build me a couple scouts, please. Build me... Actually, not a scout. Build me our explorer. Then once our explorer is built... Actually, let's see, what do... Explorers do require administrators. Okay. Give me 2 explorers and a bunch of scouts. We do start off with a planet that we can colonize. Ooh, it does have an artifact on it. I can't see it because I forgot. We don't have it colonized. Okay, new plan. Give me a colony ship. Make him first. How do I have to? Okay, whatever. Colony ship, explorer, and a bunch of scouts. Okay. You'll take 8 turns. We could rush it right now, but I'm not that big of a hurry. Even though we don't really have anything to do of any type of exploring. I don't want to explore with the constructioners because I don't want them to get captured or destroyed. Plus they don't have a really big sensor range anyways, so they're not going to be able to really do anything. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, we don't have that area controlled, so we can't actually do anything there. So give me a second. It's been a while since I played, so this first episode might be a little bit chaotic. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Cancel. Oh, god dang it, I'm dumb. I found it. You. Go ahead. Do that. I want to go ahead and rush our explorer out. Okay, so the next turn we can actually start exploring our territory. Let's kind of zoom out. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Cool. And that's also a good thing, I think. In the last episode, or last series, we were in like in a corner, which isn't, you know, it's a good thing. But if we were surrounded by enemies, we wouldn't have any way to expand. So this probably is a good idea that we actually restarted. So let's go ahead and do our first research. I feel like universal translators can be really useful for us. Because there's going to be a lot of hostility in this galaxy, and a lot of friendlies in the galaxy too. So we definitely don't want to fight these alone. Our planet is already pretty busy, so we don't really need this at the moment. It's a little early to get cities. Artificial gravity. Oh yeah, that gives us more moves for everyone. That will be useful at the very beginning of the game so we can do some exploring. Okay, you just move over here. You move over here. I'll just have you guys guard until we find something that we need for you guys. Okay. I'm going to be saving this game pretty frequently because of the fact I don't know how much my computer can actually run with this. So, yeah. Because who knows, maybe later on in the future I might have to do some adjustments on my computer so we can continue running this. Just because of how many freaking people are on the map. Oh yeah, I forget this game autosaves every turn. I forgot I had that set. That's nice. Okay. So now we have our little explorer. Let's go ahead and I want to rename them. Oh, there we go. This will be our SOBE normal prize, our main explorer. I guess at the meantime, let's go ahead and just start exploring in this direction. You have no engines. Okay, good thing we're researching artificial gravity then. Maybe in the future I have to redesign the normal prize so he actually has engines. He also doesn't have any weapons. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Nothing to do now. We're still building things on our planet. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Oh, right. For the time being, just guard. Same with you. Guard that direction. Okay. You. I want you to go in that direction. We'll explore that and we'll kind of just keep going around and making it larger and larger. Hopefully I don't make the mistake in the last series where there was like a really good resource right next to me and I never found it because I didn't explore it. It kind of sucked. Oh boy, our influence is getting larger. Still got a little while till our colony ship is built. And again, we're just like doing a little bit of exploring. And hope once we get some good research done, we can upgrade you. That would be nice. Our military rank is getting really low. Okay. Alright, meanwhile, an abandoned device. We have come across an ancient device near Sobania believed to have come from an ancient peculiar civilization. Upon activating it, tells us that there was once a great war between themselves and a powerful enemy. This device was left to help protect future civilizations from predation in the event they lost. It offers us two options: terraform a nearby world, gain a marginal new planet to colonize. Ooh. We'll make our own choices, convert it into a ship, or boost our planet's productivity temporarily to increase our expansion. Finish planet's current construction project. No! Give us a new planet. Yes. I totally do want a new planet. Don't really need the ship. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But having another planet here for future usage would be perfect. Ooh, it's a food planet too. Nice. So cool. We'll have 3 planets in our main solar system now. I am totally up for that. So, construction. Not a constructor. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. Cancel. Colony ship. Let's put you... after we get the next explorer done. We can get the next colony ship. And then we'll start pumping out scouts. So we can start exploring this territory. Idle colony. Oh, we automatically got it! Oh! Okay. Alright. Scratch everything I just did. I didn't think it would give us the colony. I thought it was going to give us a planet that would be colonizable. Okay. Influence and tourism. it wouldn't be a bad idea to have an influence-focused planet. Especially this deep and on the core. In the meantime, what's a supply depot do? Helps with morale and construction. Okay. That's not a bad idea. Because our approval is extremely low. Because they, colonized with a really big thing. Administrative center gives us more administrators. But consumes more food. You want. Oh hey, rain's coming in. Yeah, we have some strong storms coming in later on today, so that's gonna be fun. Debating if I want to continue my recording session today because of that. Administrative center would be pretty cool. But how are we doing on? Oh right, the constructors take administrative capacity. Okay. So eventually we're probably going to have to deploy those. Colony center we don't need because we're already above population for the planet. I guess we'll build a farm. And then might build the administrative center after that. That's about all I want you to do at the moment. Okay. I'm probably going to move the shipyard to like here. So that they all have their territories. You... Let's go ahead, let's put you here. Once you get here, we'll deploy you and probably make you an economy center. So we can get a better economy. And we might get another space station here for culture. We'll see. I'm going to save this one for if we find any resources that would be valuable. We'll have a construction yard already ready to do something like that. Okay, nothing else going on. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Turns are still going by really fast. It's going to be very interesting to see how fast they go later on in the future. And how long it takes for the game to save later on in the future, too. Oh boy. Right now, it takes a few seconds. Now we can make our first government. I tend like to go with colonial because of the fact it helps out with growth and construction. Imperialism will give us a diplomatic penalty against every faction in the game. That's kind of a scary thought, considering how many factions there are in the game. It will allow our ships to move more. And will allow us to get our ships pumped out a little bit quicker. Right now, the diplomacy doesn't really matter, because we haven't found anybody yet. But I think the ship move bonus is actually going to help out some, because we need to move faster so we can get more exploration going. And get our space centers up and running a little bit better too. The colonial limit is 6. There's also no elections. Okay, let's go with imperialism. Okay. And now this will allow our guys to move a little bit faster. Oh, I think it applies next turn. My bad. Let's get you moving here. I want to build me a starbase. Yay! We built our first starbase. Your people have had permanent structures in space before, but nothing like this. More than a facility, more than a place to build ships. The starbase is an extension of your very civilization. Everything you do, everything you're proud of, everything you and your people are, will exist here. It's so exciting that here, probably in about 5 or 10 years, we're going to have star bases in real life. I'm just so looking forward to it. Okay, see, economic ring, dedicate star bases to build up the economy of your worlds, and the culture helps out with influential growth. Dedicate star bases to help spread your influence around the galaxy. Okay, so because of the fact we're going to have 3 planets in this area, I don't think we really need a cultural ring. This is more for like if there's an area where the enemy's pushing you back, you can build a cultural starbase there to try to push your influence and prevent them from taking over your planets by influence. Military base we don't really need. This isn't, like, military and culture are kind of like outskirt things. Economy is more for building up areas that have a lot of planets, because it increases raw production by 2.5% at the very beginning. I mean, culture doesn't hurt, but I think economy will be more important. So let's go ahead and do that, and then later on we need to build our starbase base defense system. We don't need it yet, it's way too early in the game. But yeah, it will be affecting both of these planets. Good, which will also affect our starbase, because more resources will be going to the starbase. Okay, yeah, you just ate the economy. Oh, those are things that are not in the queue. I'm just dumb. Your industrial center is almost done. I guess we could build the administrative center on you as well. I just don't know where. Influence, tourism. Like, I want to build the city here because I'll get influence from both the farms. So I don't know. I don't really know where to put it. We could put it here. I mean, we can always replace it in the future if we don't want it, because you'll get bonuses everywhere. Just to have something occupying that space. Okay. Yay, we can move more. It's so nice. Can you move, please? You want to move? Move? Fine. Have it your way. You continue to guard here. And, ooh, yay! We can start building our mining bases. Yes. Get us more resources. More resources! Okay. Nothing else to really do. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Ooh, meanwhile, long live the Emperor. The Emperor's escalation. The ascent of a new Emperor to the throne has provoked widespread celebrations throughout the Empire. Citizens everywhere are convinced they're like him, much better than the last guy. That's good to know. So 25% approval for 10 turns. Good. That's nice. That'll actually help our second planet that's kind of struggling because too many people spawned on the planet. Until the supply depot gets done, we're going to have approval issues. How much approval do we have? With the bonus, 3.4. So it's probably, I would say, a little bit under 3. Maybe at 3. So yeah, once the population gets down to the level it's supposed to be, that debuff will go away. It just like to spawn a little bit too many units on that one planet. Go figure. Boop, boop, boop. Anything? Nope. Cool. Next turn we'll be able to move 3 spaces. Hooray! Moving on up in the technology world. Yay! Research is done. Yep. I confused the game a little bit. I tend to like to just bring a little bit of units and then have it build up over time. But let's take a lot of them from the Sylvania 4 because of the fact that they have a population problem. So let's take all of their excess, 1.7, so they're back down to 3. Okay. Ooh, what did we find up here? We found some asteroids. We found tholium. Cool. This would be our first major resource in the game. This is great for kinetic weapons. Cool. Ooh, and we have a colonizable planet, a volcano world. So a lower morale, a lower research, but lots of construction. Ooh, we can make this as an industry city. Or industry planet. Firefly. Nice planet name. Yay, we can move 3 places! That makes me happy. Okay. So in the meantime, I need you to go ahead and start making your way up here. So we can see what else we have available there. Colony ship. I need you to come over here. Colonize that planet. We will name it New Sobania. That's not how you spell Sobania. That's also not how you spell Sobania. Sobania. It's pretty much my name with I at the end. First colony! Finally, after the long journey, your colonists set afoot on an alien world. Untold effect and struggle were required to get even this far, but it's only the beginning. The galaxy is filled with worlds for the taking. You bet. What the freak? Oh yeah, that's the nano fabricator that we can build. Upgrade this artifact to unlock charges that will boost construction on the selected world. Indeed, and restorative herbs, +2 to ship construction, +1 to population. Restorative power of these herbs can be used for medical treatments. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why that improves ship construction. I mean, I guess because it's medical herbs and you can put them on in your medical facilities on your ship, so you don't have to worry too much about you know, diseases and whatnot, so it's less maintenance cost on the ships. I guess that makes sense. So, let's go ahead. We need a supply depot. Actually, how are we doing? Oh, we're at 4.7 on approval. Okay, so we don't need the supply depot this time. It does help with construction, but this isn't a very... Administrative center we can't put on here because we don't have any food. Would be nice. Hyperspace project. Nice. Need antimatter for that, which means we have to find a black hole. So I guess in the meantime, we'll get that going. And then I guess we'll go ahead and just build the supply depot. And then after that, there's not much I really want to do. I kind of like the supply depot so far. It's a good, like compromise, because at the very beginning of the game, we don't know how to build factories yet, so we can't improve production. Are you almost built? You are. Cool. Don't hit that button. That gives a lot of, interesting information going on in the game. It's a nice debug screen. Okay, let's go ahead. We can't make our way up any higher. Alright, fine. That's because we're still on the same turn and I already forgot about it. Okay, we got artificial gravity done. Space elevators. Ooh, nice. Militarization. We don't have any weapons yet. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have a militarization, considering the fact we have a pretty good amount of ship production. But I haven't quite decided what kind of empire I want to have until we figure out what people are around us. Let's get Universal Translator going. That way, if we meet somebody, we can actually talk to them. I think that would be a pretty good idea. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this first episode. We're doing pretty well. We already have 3 planets. We have one that we got from an event and another one that we just colonized. So our core area is going to be very good and very powerful. And we are going to continue exploring. We have found our first major resource in the game, thulium. This will allow us to build powerful kinetic weapons when we get the research going. And at the moment, just going to continue exploring, and hopefully we can find some people later on in the future. But it might be in the next episode after we get Universal Translator, we might try to start building some ships that we can use for defense, because we are pretty much almost dead last in military rank. And that's a pretty scary thought, especially how big this galaxy is. We want to have some sort of military to protect us if the enemy decides to start going crazy. A couple of the enemies, figure out like, oh, you don't have a military? Okay, you're going to be part of our society. And we're going to be like, no? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. But until then... Oh, wait, I have to do my zoom in. I do it on every single episode I record. If it's a space game. We're just going to zoom in on our shipyard. It has the teeny tiny Explorer in the middle. But anyways, guys, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.
Attention fleet. Makan has found Valcora Gate. The coordinates are 1134489.
We'll send everything we've got, but be advised, we are a mining vessel. It would be best if we did not have to move directly